Good morning, sports fans. This is George with Custom Tied Flies and Guide Service. And we're going to be tying a rusty spinner parachute. We're going to start off with a Mustad 94-833, which is a thin wire, long shank dry fly hook. We have Danville Flymaster, and I'm using the 70 denier in rusty brown. I tried it with a 140 denier and it was just too heavy, so we're gonna use the 70. So get tied in. Build your little thread base back to where the bend of the shank come together. And for the tail, I'm using 6 fibers from Compara done. So I just pull them out. Pulled me a little clump off of the hide, and then I pull out six fibers, and then I even them up, and sometimes they all fall off. Well, I don't guess you got to use 6. You can use, 5 or 7. You just, before you tie it on, it should look like that. You want to get it about a hook shank long. A couple of pinch wraps. Pull these stubs out of the way, advance your thread, bring those stubs back down. Then I'm using the Hareline Superfine dry fly dubbing in a rusty brown. I wet my thread. Then I'm going to come in front of the fibers. Then I'm going to go under the fibers. And then I'm going to come down over top of them. Then I have 1 strand of DMC floss, like for embroidery. Attach that. And I'm going to bring my thread forward to where I'm going to put the parachute in. Now this is how I build tapered bodies. I start in the front part of where I want the tapered body to stop. And I come back. And I come forward. Then I come back part of the way. Then I come forward. Then I'm going to throw a half hitch in here. Actually, I'm going to put 2 in. You want to be very gentle with this thread. This is 70 denier, so it's a little more prone to breaking if you pull on it too hard. Now, this rib, the Yellow DMC floss, I'm going to twist so the fibers are nice and tight. I'm going to put that rib on there. I hold that up. Get rid of that tag. Now, I thought I saw one under here. There we go. All right, now I'm going to put the parachute post in. I'm using Hareline Antron yarn in a cream. I'm coming up from the bottom. And I'm holding them 2 sections together. I take 4 wraps in front. Four wraps behind, and then holding this up, I take 6 wraps around the parachute post. And that's what happens when you try to do it all at once. Just take your time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now this big long piece of Antron is in the way, so I'm just going to trim that off for now. Lay that off to the side for the next bug. All right, now, excuse me, next is the parachute. So I got a Grizzly off Grizzly neck. Peel some of those barbs off, so I just exposed the stem. I'm going to tie that in front of the parachute post, and then take a couple of securing wraps behind the parachute post. And next is the thorax, and I'm using the Hareline Plus hare's ear, and I just want a little rope very fine little wisps, and go behind for 3, go in front for 3, go behind for 2, go in front for 1, Go behind for 1. Nope. There we go. I get on my parachute feather with my American hackle pliers, and I go around 6 times. 1, 2, crap. Try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I pull the parachute fibers out of the way, and I lay the feather across the top of the hook right behind the eye. Then I take a couple secure wraps, get that out of the way, trim the stem, take a couple more secure wraps. Now it's okay that this is leaning back because you're going to pull it back forward a minute. Put a whip finish on. Five turns with the whip finisher. Try not to drop your thread. Make sure you put your thumb nail on the eye and just give it a little tug to make sure it's secure. The parachute post is almost exactly right. Just want to eyeball it. Just give them a little haircut. Kind of tidy that area of the eye up. Put a little drop of head cement. You do that underneath. And there you have it. Number 12. Parachute. Rusty parachute. Excuse me. You can, if you would, please like this video and share it as much as you want. You can find this and other stuff on my website, www.custom-tide.com. Have a splash. Don't forget the dash. custom-tied.com. And you can also find excuse me, Custom Tide Virtual Fly Shop on Facebook. You just search Custom Tyer, customtyer02. So thank you very much for taking a look at this, and have a nice day.